Good Tuesday, everyone. Looking at our daily weather map for today, we see a flash flood risk hanging out in our neck of the woods once again for today. That threat hanging across much of Tennessee, much of Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Illinois. Not all of us will see that, but the threat is there. Any storm that does develop will be capable of producing flash flooding due to our very warm, very moist air mass that is in place, that is very capable of supporting some very heavy downpours of rain should you end up under one of those storms. We see strong to severe thunderstorms hugging the U.S.-Canadian border across northern Minnesota and northern Wisconsin and extreme northern Michigan. All modes of severe weather possible there today. And then we see a wildfire danger stretching across portions of Montana. Taking a look at our 5-day outlook, rain chances are a little lower today and tomorrow than they've been, that's for sure. Wednesday has always looked like the drier day of the next 5 days, and it continues to look like the drier of the days. Today's rain chances have dropped down to 30%. That's all dependent upon some outflow boundaries coming out of Kentucky from those storms we were tracking last night. Those have really struggled to make it this far south, but the outflow boundaries left behind from those storms could kick off more storms today. So we'll see how all that pans out. By Thursday, a new frontal system arrives, and that ups our chances back up to 50%, and then increases our chances right back up to 70% for Friday and Saturday. So making outdoor plans for both of those days is looking a little iffy. I know we got Friday at the Crossroads coming up on Friday. You'll just have to stay tuned and see how the forecast pans out for that. Hopefully things will break up in time for that evening event. And checking out our severe weather threats for today, they're low. The flooding threat and the straight line wind threat is low. Now, if you end up under one of those storms, that's where your risk comes into play. But I think most of us are going to be okay for today. I'll keep an eye on things and make sure some of these storms don't get a little rowdier than expected. Models have done a terrible job handling these storm complexes coming out of Kentucky. They normally do a better job than what they've been doing, but it is what it is. So we just got to play it by ear and see what happens. And I'll keep you posted as we go through the day. The Storm Prediction Center does have us in the marginal risk for severe weather. That's the category 1 out of 5 severe weather risk category. So widespread severe weather is not expected, but any storm that does develop could certainly be strong. You folks have a wonderful day and keep looking up for even more weather information. Keep reading along in that blog, meteorologistmark.com.